Let's go to the graveyard of ships, Cape of Good Hope. But first we need to pay the entrance fee to be able to get there. And yeah, along this coastline there are nearly 3,000 sunken ships. 3,000. Cape of Good Hope is named so because its discovery was a good omen that India could be reached by sea from Europe. And it's still several kilometers ahead of us. And there are quite a lot of baboons and they can be pretty aggressive and they are smart. So we need to lock the car doors when we are leaving. And everyone, as you can see, wants that special picture that they can show to friends, post on YouTube, with the sign that says Cape of Good Hope. So we need a little patience and everyone gets his or her minute at the sign and the line goes on and on. There is one more place I would like to see and it is not far from here, but it is some 200 meters above sea level, so we should have some pretty good views from there. It is called the Cape Point. But maybe you are wondering what a cape is. And in geography, headland or a promontory of large size extending into a body of water, usually the sea, is called a cape. And it usually represents a marked change in trend of the coastline, often marking that place important landmark in sea navigation. There are two capes located in South Africa's southern tip. Cape of Good Hope, where we are right now, and Cape Agulhas. Despite what many people believe, the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean don't actually meet anywhere in or around Cape Point. Instead, they meet around Cape Agulhas, which is about a 4-hour drive from Cape Town. And Cape Point is not, in fact, the southernmost tip of Africa, as is often claimed. The real southernmost tip of the continent is Cape Agulhas. And indeed, beautiful views, beautiful nature, amazing sea views. Really worth visiting, in my opinion. Also, they say that this area is the least spoiled, untouched piece of nature in South Africa. And I guess it's probably true. Why would they say that? And also, I think probably nature protects the area because there is basically no way to come here with ships or boats. It's not allowed to build anything here. It's not allowed to camp here. So I guess those are all very good conditions for the place to remain untouched or lightly touched by people. On the way back from Cape Point, I just noticed this sign that says Ostrich Farm, so maybe it's worth visiting. Let's have a look.
Restaurant tours. Warning, ostriches are dangerous. Yes, I know, from my personal experience. Beautifully maintained grounds, and the mountains are right behind. Cape of Good Hope Mountains. Leopard tortoise. Typical adults can reach approximately 46 centimeters in length and can weigh up to 18 kilograms, and here is one. nobody. Oh, a couple more friends, pretty decent size, and another one.
And here is the star of the show, ostrich, or I should say stars of the show. And if you get close to them, they can be pretty aggressive, even though one would assume that they are used to people around here. They are still wild animals. And by the way, they are not only stars of the show here, but also stars on the menu. Back there is a restaurant where all they have is dishes made from ostrich meat. And I did taste one and it was okay. Nothing spectacular, but okay, no complaints. And I think that's basically it around here. I will not spend more time here. It's time to go back to Simonstown. That's the place where I stay, and I want to have a look around before the sun gets completely down. So I made it back to town before sundown, but there is not much time left for filming, so I'll take just a little walk around and go to eat later. There are about 7,000 people living in the town, and it is located on the shores of Falls Bay. The bay owes its name to the erroneous beliefs of sailors at the time of the first circumnavigation of Africa, whose disappointment was so great when they realized that they had not yet circumnavigated the Cape and therefore had not reached Cape Town. And the town is one of the oldest in South Africa. And in case you are wondering why it's called Simonstown, well, it was named after an early governor of the Cape Colony. And I think it's basically the end for today. Let's go and have a look who is playing the musical instrument, where the music comes from, and I'll continue tomorrow morning.
A morning in Simonstown. Pretty quiet and peaceful. So let's go get some breakfast and let's go for a walk. Folks here are setting up some stalls, and this is where I stayed last night.
Time for a morning swim? Somehow I don't think so, but I have a good excuse. We are going on a little trip. But before we go, I want to show you the Simonstown Naval Base, the South African Navy's largest base. For more than 2 centuries, it has been a naval base and a harbor, first for the British Royal Navy, and now the South African Navy. And it is the largest employer in town, together with tourist hospitality industry, of course. The town is quite popular, and there is a major attraction in town, and it is penguins. Yes, you heard right. Those cute little birds live here, not only in Antarctica. But I think I'll make a separate video about them. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this one, and bye bye for now.